be an Outlook training video. This is your comprehensive resource for enhancing productivity, efficiency, and collaboration. First, I would like to introduce ourselves. We are Administrative Family. I'm Alicia.
I'm Elvir.
I'm Frank.
And Manjot, our fourth member, will also be joining us through this tutorial. Outlook is more than an email management software. It is a versatile tool that is capable of performing numerous functions for workplace collaboration and management, such as
Scheduling meetings and appointments, dedicating tasks, managing calendars, voting polls through email, and many more.
And through this video, we'll guide you through the interface of Outlook, and we'll take you step by step through the
For sending
basic
email,
features,
just click
advanced
on
features,
the
and some
email
tips and
located
tricks.
top right corner,
hope you enjoy.
and in the to option, just write the email address of the person to whom you want to send the mail, and under the CC option, just write the email address to whom you want to send the mail, not a priority. And in the BCC section, just write the email address of the person to whom you want to send the mail, but without notifying the other people in the mail. In the subject, just it is a short, write the short message, like few sentences or one line. And in the a blank area under the subject, write the detailed version of the email address, and after that click on the send button. Email will be sent, and to confirm that sent email, just click on the sent item and check the mails that you have sent recently.
Appointment is a frequently used feature in Microsoft Outlook. It helps us schedule an appointment easily. In this section, you will learn how to make an appointment, how to check your appointments, and how to cancel your appointment. You can create a new appointment either in the calendar or the mail module. In the calendar module, if you go to the Home tab, New Group, you will find the New Appointment button. Or you switch to the Mail module on the Home tab, still in the New Group, New Item. You can also find Appointment option in the drop-down menu. When clicking on it, a dialog box will open. You can edit your appointment in the dialog box. Before you complete the appointment, you need to add a title, set up the time and the location, and some notes based on your demand. There are some optional features for you to make some customization. First, you can make it recur. Click on Make Recurring. The appointment recurrence dialog box will pop up. You can set up the recurrence pattern to make the appointment recurring daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly. You can also set the start date and end date, or the times of recurrence for the appointment. Next, you can check the availability to make sure there's no conflict with your other schedules. On the Scheduling Assistant tab, you can easily check your availability instead of checking in your calendar. And you can also add attachment for your appointments if necessary. After setting an appointment, there are two places to check your appointments. One is an auto reminder. Microsoft Outlook will pop up an auto reminder if an appointment is approaching. Alternatively, you can check your appointment in your calendar. So you need to navigate to the calendar module, then you will see all the appointments on the calendar. If you want to cancel appointments, you need to go to calendar module and delete the selected appointment. For the recurring appointments, you will have a choice to decide whether you want to cancel one occurrence or the whole series.
Creating a meeting event in Outlook is a straightforward process. So to start with, we'll head over to the calendar, click on it, and now you'll see here there are two options: to create a new appointment or to create a new meeting. Click on new meeting. So for the details, you get the title option, the attendees names that you want to invite for the meeting, the start time and the end time of the meeting, and also the location. You can also make the meeting recurring. Click on the recurring option. Here you get the options to make it daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly. And you can select which days you want the meeting to be held. I'll choose Friday and remove Saturday as an option. So it recurs once every week. So the range of recurrence means till what time the recurrences start and till what time it stays. There will be a total of 24 recurrences in this time period, and now we'll select OK. Along with these options, you also get the option to create reminders for the attendees that they will be notified earlier, 15 minutes earlier before the meeting. You can also edit this option. You can make it 1 hour earlier, 2, 3, 4, as much as you want. You can also show your your availability. You're free, working elsewhere, busy, out of office. You get tons of options, which you can see here. You can also make it a Zoom meeting if you don't want a physical place, and a link will be created along with it. So now, just send the meeting. Here on your calendar, you'll see the meeting has been created and it will occur every Friday.
To access Outlook's calendar view, navigate to the navigation pane on the left and select the calendar icon. After selecting the calendar icon, we will head over to the ribbon under the Manage Calendar section and select Add Calendar. When we select Add Calendar, there will be a drop-down menu that appears. And this is where we can have multiple methods of how to add a new calendar, such as from the internet, by creating a whole blank new calendar, or opening a shared calendar. In this case, we will select Create New Blank Calendar. In the Create New Folder dialog box, create a personalized name for the calendar. After creating your name, you can go to the Folder Contains section, which is where you can select what the folder will contain for your calendar. In this case, we will put it into Calendar Items. In the Select Where to Place folder, you can select where to put your calendar. In this case, we will put it in the Calendar section. After you're finished, select OK to complete the action. Now, when you go over to the navigation pane underneath the calendars here, and under My Calendars, you'll see your new calendar appear. Now you can select it and view your calendar. Now you can select your new calendar. Now you can select your new calendar. Now you can. To share a calendar, navigate to the Manage Calendar section on the ribbon. Select Share Calendar, and you have an option to select what kind of calendar you would like to choose under your email. In this situation, we will select the tester calendar. After selecting tester calendar, the properties dialog box will appear. Here, there is the permissions level. The permissions level is where you can select which people can have access to your calendar. To do that, select Add, and then the box pops up where you can select anybody within your organization. In the search box up here, select the type in the names you would like to use. And you can double click to add in the name or manually press the add button once you select the name in the After you have selected the individuals that you would like to share your calendar with, select OK. Once you have done that, all of the names that you have chosen will appear in the Currently Sharing With box. Here you can individually select who can have a different level of permissions, and the permissions here can view when I'm busy, can view titles and locations, can view all details, or can edit your calendar. And if you want to select multiple people with the same level of permissions, you can select Shift, hold, and select who you would like. In this situation, we will keep their permission levels all the same. In the general area, you can also rename your calendar and add a description. Afterwards, select Apply to apply your changes. And then once that's done, loading, select OK. Now you have shared your calendars with people. Now people will have access to your calendars under their shared calendars drop-down menu on the side to the left.
The task feature provides users with an efficient tool to manage their tasks. In this section, you will learn how to view your tasks, how to create new tasks and delete existing tasks, how to import tasks from meetings or appointments, how to categorize tasks, how to mark complete tasks. To view your tasks, you need to go to the peek pane and click on the checkboard icon. You will see all your tasks on the right pane. If you want to create a new task, you should click on the New Task button on the Home tab. Then, edit details for the task in the pop-up dialog box. You can add a subject, set up the time, recurrence, reminders, etc. Click on the Save and Close button when you complete editing. You can import tasks from meetings or appointments as well. If you go to the Calendar module and select the appointment or meeting you want to convert to a task, and drag the item to the Task module icon on the peek pane. Then edit the task details on the pop-up dialog box and click the Save and Close button. The task will be in your task list. You can group your tasks into different categories to facilitate your task management. To set up the category, you need to click and open the task. In the Categorize drop-down menu on the Task tab, you will find some existing categories to choose, or you can customize the categories in the Color Categorize dialog box. When you have finished some tasks, you can mark them complete in multiple ways. You may click on the little red flag on the right end of each task row, or click on the Mark Complete button on the Home tab. If you want to mark a percentage of completion, you need to change the percentage in the field of the percent complete. It is important to manage your contacts in your Outlook to make them organized. In this section, you will learn how to view your contacts, how to create a new contact or contact group, and delete an existing contact or contact group, and how to import or export contacts. To view your contacts, you need to navigate to the People module, and you will see all your contacts and their information details on the right pane. You can create a new contact by clicking on the New Contact button on the Home tab. Then edit your contact information on the pop-up dialog box and save and close it when you complete editing. A contact group is a set of email addresses that you can use to send an email message or meeting invitation to everyone at once. To create a contact group, you need to click on the New Contact Group button, then type your new contact group name and add members to your contact group by using the Add Members feature. Save and close it when you complete editing. To delete an existing contact or contact group, you can select and click on the Delete button, or right-click on the contact or contact group you want to delete and click the Delete option on the menu. Outlook also allows us to import contacts from an existing file or export contacts to other files. On the File tab, select the Open and Export on the left side pane, then click on the Import or Export button. You will find several options on the Import and Export wizard. For example, I will select Import from another program or file to import contacts. Next, you need to select the source file type. I will select the comma-separated value here and choose the data file. Then select the contact folder as your destination. After everything is set up, click the Finish button to complete the process. If you want to offer some options in your email to let your recipients vote, it is convenient to add a voting button to realize it. In this section, you will learn how to add a voting button to an email and how to customize the voting options. Firstly, you need to create a new email, then go to the Option tab. Click on the Use Voting buttons in the tracking group. You can find some default options provided in the drop-down menu. If you click on one of them, you will find a message to indicate the voting button has been added to the email. Or you can customize the options. Open the Properties dialog box by clicking on the Custom button. You can change the voting options in the Voting and Tracking options section. For example, I will change the voting choice to Option 1 and Option 2. You can also request a delivery receipt or a read receipt for this message to confirm whether the recipient has received or read your message. Once the recipients have received your email with the voting button, they can select their preferred option in the email, and you will receive their response after they have voted.
To create a signature, we will first open the Outlook application, which we have here on the screen. To access the signature, we will head to the top left corner of the screen and select File. Now that we selected File, we are now in the Backstage view of Outlook. On the navigation pane on the bottom left-hand corner, we will select Options. Selecting Options will open the Outlook Options dialog box. We will then select Mail, and beside Create or Modify Signatures for Messages, we will select the Signatures button. In the Signatures and Stationery dialog box, select the email account to put the signature in. In this case, we will just use the currently selected email. Under Select Signatures to Edit is a space dedicated to creating different signatures and can be saved with a title. For example, you may have separate signatures for different departments within a company. Here, we do not have any attached to this email, so we will create a new one. Selecting the button New will bring up a box where you can type in your new signature name. Select OK after you've made your change. And now we have named our new signature. Edit Signature is a space dedicated to personalizing your digital sign-off. It contains basic tools to customize your signature, such as changing the font, the size of the font, bold, italic or underline, color, alignment, business card, adding images, tier signature, and links. Now we will just type in our signature. And make some changes. After we have made our change, we will select Save to save changes. Now, under the Choose Default Signature, we can customize how we would like our signature to appear in the email. You can either let it appear in new messages only and not in replies or forwards, or vice versa. In this case, it will make the email signature appear in all emails. Select OK, and select OK again to exit the dialog box. Now, we will go view our new change by creating a new email. And now, when you create a new email, you will see that your signature appears instantly.
Located in upper right corner, and then in the info menu there is a auto reply. Click on that, and there is a two option: do not send the auto reply, and another one is send auto replies. Just click on that and set up the starting date. For example, I have set up 19, then go to the end date, and after that if we want to send it inside the organization, just click on that. For the outside, just click on the outside. We can set the different message also, and at the end just click OK.
So to send your email on a desired schedule, or you want to do a delivery, you can start writing a new email. Enter the details. To delay the delivery, you will go to the options section here, and you'll see the following option. Click on three dots, and you'll here see the option to delay the delivery. Here in this option, on the third option is for the delivery options. You will see the option do not deliver before, and the date and the time. You can select the desired date and the time, and your email will not be sent before this time. This is how you create a delayed delivery or a scheduled send. Creating a draft in Outlook is really easy and it's really helpful. You'll start with creating a new mail. Start by entering the information. Now, it's really easy to make it a draft. Just save the changes. And now, the email will go into a drafts folder here. Here you can re-edit the email and then send it. So the use of making it a draft is to work on it later. And this way you can write an email in advance, and if you want to make changes, you can add it to the drafts folder and work on it later and send it.
For the highly important, just click on the add new email and then go under the tag section and add the highly important. And same as this email, like we can add the highly importance for the appointment, meeting, etc. And here are some examples of highly important. For example, this tag I see from the Ruby Brad is highly important.